you're not really known as a horror actor, so I'm kind of wondering what an experience like The Forest is like coming into it. If there are any challenges that the genre kind of gives you.
Well, I think more like I first read it and it was more of a thriller, psychological thriller. There's not much like slash and gore.
No.
But I think just the character. And then I met with Jason Zada, the director, and we started going over character arc. And I said, well, what do you think about this? We could go pretty far with this idea, or we could kind of tighten this up, and maybe this is more subtle, and then we could. It was just more of a kind of creative collaboration that I got on with him, and then Natalie was attached, Natalie Dormer, and she was amazing to work with. I really enjoyed that. We had, and you never know if you're going to have chemistry or not, if you're how you're going to work off of somebody. But if I ever had maybe a choice, I wanted to try this or she wanted to try this, we were always it was always well received. I think that's what turned me on about the project.
Okay. So you said the psychological aspect, so
Yeah.
that really drew you in.
Sure.
And, this is still a horror film, though. There are plenty of scares like that. So how did you advance kind of the psychological and acting with Natalie, as she goes down that spiral? How did you react to that?
You kind of wait for it. You kind of wait for it on the day, and Natalie, she's talented, so she could bring something different to every take, and it's more reactionary. Oh, you're in a bad spot, or oh, you're just crazy. And it's it's a fine line.
Yeah.
But I think what roots the film is that it's based on a real place. It's based on this really ominous forest that people go and I don't know what the exact numbers now, but it's a lot of people, maybe more than any other place in the world, a singular place where people go to kill themselves, which is creepy, So it just adds an element of character to this film that, hopefully the audience when they're watching. Keep that in mind.
So did you do a lot of homework on this? Did you
I looked up
everything that
you look up as much as you can. With the character, I hashed it out with Jason for backstory and just to.
But getting into that whole spooky mentality.
Yeah. In terms of other films, I don't know that I'd taken anything, directly, but certainly a lot of research on the forest itself. And we have characters. There's a nature guide, Michi, the character in the film. That's based off of they have these guides, and they they'll find nooses, they'll find tents, they'll find people out there by themselves,
right?
That seem to be aimless. That's you can't kick them out. I mean, it's public ground, but a lot of people go and try to figure out whether it's inner demons or personal struggles. And then maybe they want to get out and they get lost. Maybe they they have the idea of committing suicide. And I think that's the element of the film that's
that's what keeps you in there. You don't know if it's true or if it's
and like you said, the psychological bit, because your mind can really mess with you.
So no vacation plans to the forest, nothing like that.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, cheers. Nice meeting you.